Alright, currently on the 401 in Oshawa. This is usually, yeah, thank you for that. Thank you. Oh, I hate people. Because somehow, putting your hand up in the air is gonna, you know, help me in any sort of way after you cut me off for no reason whatsoever. Because you were lazy to look. I don't get it. Like, because putting your hand up is just supposed to make things so much better. Look first, signal, and then change lanes. Just because you're signaling doesn't mean you have the right of way either. I don't understand what people don't understand. Anyways, moving on. I got away from that guy, so moving on. But yeah, this is now Whitby, and this is where usually right around this corner coming up on the highway it starts to get slow. This is where usually I just hover over to the right side because the lane, a new lane appears, like a fourth lane appears for a little bit, and then I can get on to the 407 and take the rest of the way. Get over to the right here. This is where that fourth lane appears. I'm gonna take this to the 407. Bike temperature looks good. It's at 76. I mean, the cool air is 100% helping with that. Today is Thursday. You guys will see this video tomorrow. Yeah, thank you for making your lane change super late. I mean, yeah, I was close behind them, but still. I'm not supposed to be in this lane anyway. Yeah, I was looking at the bike this morning, and I realized that I've got a couple of review videos that I wanted to do as well, that I haven't gotten around to doing as of yet either. So, I'm going to be doing a review video on the steel braided lines after a year, the Louis Moto seat cover after a year, my waterproof shoes that I'm currently working, the Alpine Stars. I'll do a 1 year review on that one, and then I think I said I was going to do like a 2 year review on the Armwood hoodie, because there was a couple of you that have been asking about it and how it is in different temperatures and stuff. So I think I might do that as well. And you know, just try and give you guys the videos that you're asking for. So the solo seat color, I've had a lot of questions about that. Maybe I'll do a video on that. Yeah, I think that's another video that I'm going to end up doing for you guys. Anybody home? No. Oh yes, there is. Yes, there is. He was sitting though. He was sitting. I thought horses don't sit. What a lazy horse. Anyway, alright, we are now on the 407. 407, you can see it's a little bit less volume. I mean, by a little bit, I mean a lot less volume. But again, I'm doing 130, 135 according to my gauge, and it doesn't look like I'm catching up to people, you know what I mean? Like, everyone seems to be doing more higher speeds on this highway. Maybe people think that because they pay for it, they can do this speeds anymore. I don't know, it's weird. Anyways, yeah, it's still 100. It's still supposed to be 100 max on the 407 as well. But anyways, I got my cruise control over here on the right hand side, right there. I've got that little knobby thingamabobber on, just in case I want to take a break with my wrist. A good note on my end. And if you guys want to know, my left hand is not acting up, or has not acted up this season. But I think it's in a huge part to that is because I'm using the quick shifter a lot more. Like I'm using the quick shifter a lot upshifts. Downshifts on the R6, you still have to do downshifts. So downshifts still have to be done, but upshifts you can do with the quick shifter if you're over a certain speed limit. So I've been doing that for the most part, and that's been working out nicely. The quick shifter, if you're thinking of getting a quick shifter on your motorcycle, or the R6 in particular, the quick shifter only allows you to upshift upwards. Upshift doesn't allow you to downshift. That'll still cause issues with your transmission and your engagement, your hooks and everything else in the transmission gear. So in the transmission case. So definitely keep that in mind. If you have the R1, I believe if you have the R1M, it's not 100%. If you have the R1M, you can up and downshift, no issues. With the quick shifter, you don't even have to touch the clutch. I think for the most part, all R1s now, you can up and down quick shift. I think that's how all the R1s are. The R6s are not. Remind you, the last year for the R6 was 2020. Anything after that is just overstock. And you're probably being lied to if they're telling you it's a 2022 or 2023 or something like that. But yeah. I've had that question too. I've had that question on the channel as well. So I just want to be clear with the R6 discontinued model year and type. The R6, the street legal version, last year of production was 2020. 2020 was the last year of production. They are still making the R6, but it's for track use only. So it's only the track mode and track style R6. So no signals, no mirrors. It's literally just the track style, and I think you have to special order them. I don't think they're making them to be available to anybody. If you're a race team or something like that and you have an account, I think you have to order them. So the general public, I don't believe the general public can get that R6 unless you obviously want to race them and you want to have an account or you know somebody. But yeah, the last year of the R6 is 2020. There was a 2021 R6, or year 2021 R6. However, that R6 was also produced in 2020. It was just an overflow of stock that Japan or dealers might have had. So I'm telling you right now, the 2020 model year of R6 is the last production year, which is why I got it. Which is pretty much why I got it, because I knew that was going to happen. I was with Yamaha, so I know this. Trust me. 2020 was the last year, and I knew that. I knew 2020 was going to be the last year. Going back to 2018 or something like that. And I was super upset when I heard about it, and super upset when they decided to come up with the R7 as a possible replacement, which is such BS. Because the R7, in my opinion, is not an R7. They should not have the R badge. It's not an R bike. I'm sorry, but it's not. Anyways, but yeah, and then the R6 went away, unfortunately, in 2020, or last model year 2020. Right, Highway 7. We made it to Highway 7. Highway 7. Highway 7. You stay there. Highway 7. Man, I got here. It is 8:32. I got here super quick today. I got here a little too quickly today. I'm usually doing about 120, 125 with the Tesla. It's usually on autopilot, so I don't really usually touch it. I set it to 120, 125, let it go back and forth on its own, depending on traffic. But yeah, I usually don't do anything, but today, obviously with the R6, there is no autopilot with the R6. So like, what the hell, Yamaha? Anyways, also it feels I feel almost like it has to be at least like 5 to 7 degree change here than it is out in Newcastle. Didn't actually say that it was going to be rain today, but there are some dark clouds around. But yeah, it is warmer here in the city. It could just obviously just be the additional pollution as well. But yeah. Anywho, where's that guy going? Oh, okay. You might want to signal first. See, like signal, then make your lane change, people. Signal, then make your lane change, not the other way around. Anyways. But yeah, with September done and October right here, Man, another month has gone by super quick. But yeah, that just means that it's just gonna be a little bit chillier in the morning, unfortunately. And yeah, the riding in the morning is just probably not gonna happen as much for now, at least until we get back to Scarborough, that is. But I don't see that happening this year. So yeah, let's stay positive. Stay positive. Stay positive. Okay, stay positive. And yeah, we'll get back to riding. But you know what? At least the bike and everything is with me in the garage, so at least I can make some videos even during winter time and Christmas time and all that stuff. So that's a huge plus there. So the fact that I can have my lift and bike with me is obviously a great thing. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Okay, until the next one.